Hi collective, it's Ina. I'm back with another channeled reading real quick before we get started. Anyone who's interested in getting a personal reading from me, my email address is in the description box. You guys can hit me up at readingsfromina@gmail.com. I want to say welcome to the new subs and to my day ones. Much love to you. All right, so you guys, I'm tapping into the energy of a person who is literally a star. You are a star. Whoever this message resonates for, I feel like you being a diamond in the rough would resonate with you. You could be someone like that. You could be someone who's had you have a lot of potential. You're very talented, you're physically attractive, and you're gifted. You're just blessed by God. The divine loves you, but you could have spent a large portion of your life, or you just could have spent a part of your life holding yourself back, like not allowing yourself to shine because you felt like pressure maybe from other people in your environment, other people who suffered and had their own anxieties and insecurities. You could have been like covering your own light, like I said, holding yourself back to appease other people around you so they could feel adequate. I'm talking to someone like you make people feel uncomfortable. You make people's insecurities come to the surface. And because just your mere presence does this, okay? You could be the most polite person, the kindest person. It really doesn't matter. All right? When you enter the room, people get insecure, like immediately. They see how attractive you are. They start feeling insecure about their own attractiveness. They see how you hold yourself. They're feeling insecure because maybe they feel like they don't have enough decorum or class. They see the way you talk. They hear the way you talk. See, maybe some of you guys are writers here, okay? But they hear the way you talk. You know what I mean? And then you make them feel insecure about their own communication skills. Okay, you're a trigger. You are a walking trigger, and it's unfortunate for you because being the star is a gift and a curse. All right, I feel like you naturally have healing energy. All right, people feel good in your presence, but at the same time, to be around you is triggering. Like I am talking to someone who you've done a lot of work on yourself. You've come really far, all right? You're no longer holding yourself back. You are allowing your light to shine. And whoever doesn't like it, they just don't like it. You've come a really long way. But I am picking up on the energy of a person who could maybe have like a hard time connecting with others. Not so much as because of your own issues, but because of the issue of the other person. So collective, I'm not saying you're perfect. You're a human being, right? But before it's like when you meet people, before the connection or relationship can get to a place where they trigger you, it's like you trigger them so much it doesn't even get far. Especially for those of you who may be single, because all of you are single. Some of you guys have been blessed to be able to find a partner who can handle your energy. But right now I'm talking to my stars out here who are single. All right. And you may have a hard time meeting people who are able to handle your energy. Some of you guys, okay, could be so attractive that people are intimidated by you. All right. Your energy could be so big and so high vibrational that people are just intimidated by you. I was about to say Justin Timberlake. I don't know why. But people are intimidated by you. I feel like love interests, they see you, most of them won't even come near you. And then those who would come near you and apply pressure are ones that you wouldn't even give the time of day to. Right? So it's like this attractiveness that you have, your beauty, your energy, it's a gift and it's a curse, because I'm picking up on the energy of a person who's very attractive but humble. Right? Humble because of how you've been treated. I remember I watched an interview a long time ago with Beyonce, and she was saying how men don't approach her. She said they never did. This was her, I think, back when she was in Destiny's Child. And she was saying guys never approached her. Like, guys would never come near her. And they said, well, why do you think so? She said, I don't know. And I feel like this could be like a similar situation for you. Like, you have people who are truly intimidated by you, your energy. They immediately start judging themselves, feeling like they aren't good enough. It's like they have to run through a gamut of negative emotions, toxic thinking patterns before they can even connect with you. And this could be causing like challenges or roadblocks for you personally, especially in your love life. But this is I feel like in every relationship that you have. It's like people can't get past their own triggers. It's almost like if you could meet someone who can match your energy, or someone who felt like they were worthy of someone like yourself. And not that you're like, I'm not saying like you're perfect, because you're not, you're human, right? But it's almost how people around you are perceiving you. They're projecting this onto you. You know, you're someone who's you have stardom energy right now. You've really been cultivating yourself, working on yourself, and you've built up this energy where you're meant to be seen for whatever it is that you're doing. Some of you guys could be models. Like I said, you're writers. Some of you guys could be into music and things like this. You know what I mean? And this is your time. Like, this is your season. So when people say, oh, you know, this person has star power, you have that. It's just that you're still in the process. You're still on your journey of, you know, getting to where it is that you desire to be within your career, whatever it is that you do to make money, you know. And this energy is really taking people by surprise. Okay, you know, you're really holding like the energy of a celebrity. I feel like people are treating you this way because I'm picking up on a person where people will talk around you, talk about you. I feel like people even stare at you, watch you. They love to talk about you, but they won't, like most people won't come and address you directly. They feel like they can't, you know. You're exclusive and you have star energy. People feel it, you know. And so for you, I feel like this could be, you know, a situation where maybe you feel sort of like isolated or the oddball out sometimes in certain situations, just because people feel inadequate in your presence. And it's not anything that you're doing. It's their lack of growth. So I feel like you're in a transition phase here. You're transitioning from like one way of living to another. It's like you're in the gray area. So right now you're still like around people who don't really qualify to be around someone like you because they haven't done the work. So if you're trying to date right now, could be challenging for you because you're not around the best like group of people. I mean, not that anything's wrong with them, but I am sensing like a person who's elevated in their thinking. You've broken a lot of toxic thinking patterns, a lot of toxic ways that you have yourself, and you've really been focusing on refining yourself and things like that. So you're in the process of going to the next level in life, which will put you in a completely different room than the one you're in now. You've outgrown the people that you're currently around, collective. Like, that's what I'm getting. This could be why some of you guys are having a hard time feeling like you're like connecting to others or building camaraderie in a very personal type of way, because these people are not like ready for you. But you're on your way. Like it's an elevation. So the example that I'm being given is like a person who goes from being in room A, you're in the process of elevating. You've done all the work that you needed to do in order to get into room B, but there's a process. You know what I mean? They're opening the doors. You've given the information that you've needed, but maybe there's a line to get into the next room. It's something like this that's going on that has to do with your elevation and your 3D reality. So in the interim, you're still in room A, but you don't necessarily qualify for the people in room A, even though you may like some of the people there. You may think that you have things in common with some of the people there, but the reason why you're having a challenging time, for those of you who are resonating with this, you're having a challenging time really connecting with people and building relationships, is because these people they haven't done the work. You know what I mean? They're just not there. These are admirers and fans around you. These are not peers. You know, and they're behaving as such. And I'm sure this could be frustrating, right? I'm sure this can be frustrating, but I feel like you're well on your way to making this change. Yeah, the Star card just came out for sure. Also feel like there's someone, like I said, you have a secret admirer, all right? Someone who could be interested in you or want to work with you. Also, there could be someone watching you who may want to promote you, okay, or give you some sort of like leg up or advancement because they've been watching you work within a group of people. Also, there could be a person here who's hiding their emotions for you, because they feel inadequate. I feel like collective, a lot of the times when you run into, especially lovers, friends too though, but when you encounter anyone, they like you, but they have a hard time like connecting with you or holding long conversations with you, it's because they feel inadequate. They feel insecure in your presence. It's something about you that makes them feel like they aren't good enough. It's something about the light that you hold that, that shines on the darkness in them. And it shows their shortcomings, not to you, but for them. And I feel like a lot of the times when this happens in your emotional body, it could feel like rejection. It could feel like people are rejecting you. Friends, lovers, co-workers, whatever, people you fellowship with. It could feel like these people are rejecting you. But I would like for you to keep in mind that these are people who are insecure. They just have not done the work that you have done. And it shows whenever you talk to these types of people or you're around these types of people. So though it may feel like rejection, it's just that you're not evenly yoked right now with the people that you're around at this phase in your life. But you are in the middle of a level up, okay, where you're changing rooms, you're shifting realities. It's like today you're in room A, but any day now they're going to call your name so you can go into room B. And when you go into room B, you're going to find more people who operate on your vibration, more people who operate on your frequency, people who actually get you, understand you, feel you, aren't so intimidated by you. Because a lot of the internal work that you've done on yourself in order to see success in your reality that you want to see, these people have done the same thing or very similar thing. So you guys can vibe with each other. You guys can understand one another. You can get each other. So I guess like spirit just wants you to know, like, kind of keep the faith, keep your head up. If you've been having a hard time kind of like connecting with others at this season in your life, try not to get trapped in your head or hold yourself back some sort of way mentally or get stuck, because it's not about you. It's not you being rejected. More so as these people feel like rejected by you, and not you literally. It's like your energy or something. It's challenging to explain. I hope I'm explaining it right. If you guys can relate, put some green hearts down in the chat, okay? But yeah, and also if the messages resonate, make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, you guys could be a drinker, or there's someone in your energy who is a drinker. All right. I also feel like you could be a person where individuals try to end things with you, whether it be a friendship, a lover, whomever. They try to cut things off with you first before you end things with them, because they don't want to feel rejected. They rather put that rejection on to you. And that's one of the reasons why I think Spirit allowed the message to come through, to remember, like, even though in your emotional body, when dealing with these people, it could feel like rejection, just remember mentally, they aren't rejecting you. It's like they wish they could have you as a friend, as a lover, as a coworker, whatever. They wish they could, but it's something within them that they don't feel good enough, just because they haven't done the work. They haven't done that shadow work that you've done, right? So you guys just aren't in the same place. But I feel like things are, like I already said, things are in the process of turning around for you, where you're entering a season where you will experience reciprocity with people who actually match your energy and match your vibe. All right, let's see if we have any last minute messages for you, collective. I hope you guys are having a great day. All right, I hope your evening is going well. I hope things are going well for you at the beginning of this new year. It sounds like you guys are experiencing a lot of success in this time, and it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. All right. So I'm very happy because it's a lot of success here, a lot of work that you've done on yourself, a lot that you should be looking forward to, because there's a lot that's headed your way. A lot of goodness, good people, good opportunities, good meals. All right. All of that. All right. So we have I love me, showing off. Okay. Working on my fitness. Yeah, your body's looking good right now. All right. Your body's looking good. I feel like your hygiene is on point. You've just been putting in that work on yourself. Okay. You've been focused on financial stability. But some of you guys could be feeling lonely, because I have that I Cry card here. I'm using my Oracle deck. I have the I Cry card here, and it's coupled with the I Love Me card. So even though some of you guys, you're loving on yourself, you're nurturing yourself, you're taking care of yourself, but some of you guys could be feeling lonely or feeling the effects of a lack of connection, of people around you in your environment, feeling out of place, because technically you are. You've done so much work on yourself. You've elevated your energy so much to a place where it's just time for you to go to the next level, right? And you're in that. It's kind of like, okay, so for my ladies, right? You know when you cut your hair and then you decide you want to grow it back, and then you have that like ugly in-between stage where the hair is growing out. Ooh, and for those, especially if you guys have locks and you did it naturally, and you have the short locks, you got to go through the phase until it gets that length on it and it starts looking really good. It's like that's where you guys are. You're in that in-between phase, like the funky length, right before it hits that length where it looks like, oh, okay, that's cute. You know what I mean? That's where you are, collective. All right, but keep going. All right, put the pedal to the metal, hit the gas, okay, so you can get there fast. All right. So continue to focus on your finances like you are. Continue to love on yourself. Continue to show up for yourself. Take care of your physical body like you are. Continue to be beautiful, handsome, and sexy. Okay? Because I feel like that is a thing for you. All right. But that concludes your reading, you guys. If the messages resonated with you, make sure you hit that like button. If you like my vibe, if you like the way I read energy, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. But collective, I got to go. I'll see you guys in the next one.